thank you for your time. I'll be looking forward to playing in Rock Castle. Weren't many festivals this year, so are you looking forward to this place?
Of course. Any live show after this bloody 1.5 years is very welcomed, and we are looking forward to play for a live audience. And even in Czech, which is one of our dearest countries, for sure.
Yeah.
We are ready.
Yeah. What do you think about this place?
Enormous place, you know. Czech Republic is full of culture and history, and I have always been a big fan of history. So this is place for me, yes, for sure. I'm looking for the exhibition here. I heard that there's some exhibition happening here.
Yeah, sure.
In the castle.
It's nice.
So I hope
Slavepic, it's amazing.
I hope that we still have some time after the show to check it out.
Yeah, and how long are you going to stay here?
Yeah, well, we leave tomorrow back to Finland.
Yeah, back to Finland.
Yeah,
and
it's one of show.
You next concerts, festivals?
No, tour happening, you know, before next spring. We are trying to set up something for the last part of the year still, but it's too early to say whether it's gonna work or no.
Yeah, it's difficult time to plan
it's
something.
very difficult time. Yeah.
Thank you. What's new with WALTARI? New music, composing?
Well, we are in fact turning to 35 years this year, 35 anniversary, you know. And
still inspiring.
Yeah, I hope so. We were originally meant to do a large tour, European tour this year for the anniversary, but we all know what's the situation here, so it can't work. So our record label got an idea to us, telling that if we would like to do a kind of tribute album, where another Finnish artist, you know, singing WALTARI's hits. So yeah.
That's a great idea.
Yeah. So it will be released through Metalville in November. So something will happen this year, at least in studio, if not on the road. Yeah.
How do you compose music? I'm asking all the bands. What is the process? Do you meet in studio and you play together, or you write the music and all of the members play their parts and you work online, for example? You mix it?
No. A bit online, of course, because nowadays everybody's will be done to computer, but we still enjoy rehearse together in the same room for the new songs. Of course, I do some demos at my home computer, and then I pass it on to the other members, and then we gather together and we decide how to make the songs. So most of the ideas come from me, but not all, and we also improvise and do some sessions for songwriting together.
Tell me, please, because you write most of music of WALTARI, so what inspires you when you compose music, and what inspires you when you write lyrics?
I'm a music lover, you know. This is how it all has begun, you know. I have been a music lover even before I played any music by myself. So I'm still inspired by the other artists and especially the new music which is happening. I'm still interested in finding a new interesting artists and from this decade, and I'm following what's happening in the scene. If I hear something which gives a kick to me, I will be influenced by that song in the next WALTARI song somehow.
Yeah, I think the most of your fans love your music because it's very diverse. So
yeah. To me,
maybe the inspiration is
to me there. Playing one style is very boring. I might get bored easily because I want to have this diversity. Otherwise, I will find myself, you know, like, I've done this already. Why to bother again, you know? So, to me, rock music is definitely a big adventure. You know, when I was a kid already, I loved the comic adventures. So
you think WALTARI is a rock band? How do you define WALTARI?
yeah, it's a rock band because to me the rock music is music without limits and music with a freedom and music with revolution. And yeah, we want to continue that original idea of rock music. It has been changing, unfortunately, too much during the last decades.
And what about when you write lyrics? So do you have an inspiration? What inspires you to write lyrics?
The lyrics come usually last. Not always. Sometimes I have some inspiration from one maybe TV news or something which bugs me, you know, politically or otherwise mentally. And but often I write the lyrics last after the song is ready.
I have a question which is connected with inspiration. Pandemia. Do you think it can be positive inspiration for composers, for artists?
Well, I would be I would be happy to see that, for example, after this will come a new 1960s happy hippie generation who gives a shit about the physical life because it's not doing very well at the moment. So to me, you know, I would say that people should find more meaning to life from mental world and not just to think about the new car or a new apartment, you know.
Well, maybe
this is a dead-end street, man.
Maybe many
this
people hope
Yeah.
that will be the inspiration.
Yeah.
How did you survive the pandemic era? Because it was very difficult. You couldn't play live, you couldn't do many things. So how did you survive? What helped you to survive? Music or any other activities?
I have been a full-time musician for 30 years, so I have been trying to doing the things, you know, which has been in my mind through years, but I don't have had any time for it. You know, I have looking for the ideas, the new ideas for a lot, and the government has supported Finnish musicians pretty okay, so we have survived. But of course, you know, as a kind of funding musicians, you can't survive till the end. You know, you have to. There must become a kind of different solution to this pandemic world than we are having now. This won't last like this for a long time, unfortunately. It doesn't work.
Thank you. I mentioned that I saw you in 90s, a great festival. Do you have some memories from the 90s era, from Czech Republic maybe?
Yeah, for sure. Maybe the biggest memories I remember from 90s were from Czech Republic.
No, not only.
I even had a girlfriend here for a while called Lenka Dusilova.
Yeah, Lenka Dusa is my friend.
Yeah,
that's great.
Just to tell her greetings.
Yeah, thank you.
So I was hanging around pretty much here in 90s. The Finnish people kind of discovered Prague and Czech Republic not before 93, 94, but when we discovered that there's such a nice country in the middle of Europe like this.
Yeah,
which
it was
we
great
didn't really know
environment,
about.
very inspiring environment, and this time,
Yeah.
Prague. Yeah.
So yeah, Czech Republic has played a very special role in my life through decades. So even sometimes more than Finland.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's fine. Thank you.
Thank you.
And last question: when you want to relax, what music do you listen to?
Well, if I'm relaxing and taking 1-2 beers, after that I'm going to my old vinyl shell and start to listen to the old vinyls from 80s or 90s or even 70s, 60s.
Yeah.
So
Back to roots. Like
yeah,
everybody
but,
probably.
when I'm kind of actively composing or having some new ideas, I prefer to listen to the new music from Spotify for sure. Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for your time.